It has been years, and I mean years, since Sonic has been done right in the video game world. Take out Sonic Mania, which is the greatest Sonic game since Sonic 3, if you ask me, and there's nothing. Nothing. Sonic 06 was a flop. Colors, we all thought Colors was going to be great, but, you know, if you like games riddled with glitches, that's more your style. But at the Game Awards the other night, we finally saw a full announcement trailer for Sonic Frontier. So in today's video, I want to take a look at that, go over the parts that we can glean from it, and then talk about just the vast number of questions that come with this trailer. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to say about this is it seems kind of dark. You know, Sonic has always been, you know, kind of this happy-go-lucky dude running around, all hip, right from the 90s. And this just gives me this almost hopeless feeling, like he's fighting against some sort of time. I don't know. And the music really helps. And then it opens up to this, the breath of the wild moment, so to speak. Even he's in awe at the landscape ahead of us. A couple things with this landscape. Yes, it looks fantastic. It looks gigantic. And it does a really good job of bringing all that ring aesthetic from the earlier Sonics into a more realistic world. Now we get different landscapes here. This tower. Maybe different checkpoints and some of those smaller monuments. And then the hopelessness begins. Sonic Frontiers, all those consoles. Boom. Now, I want to know what this is. Holy cow, chat. Is that like a Mega Sonic? Or is Robotnik back? Okay, so there's several things to go over here. First off, when Sonic is running from whatever is almost as fast as him, shooting these magic crystals at him, he hears a voice. Now, if you watch the Xbox only trailer, they actually give captions to this, and the captions give away that this is Amy, his self-proclaimed girlfriend. So we're not really sure how she's going to be in the game itself. She kind of sounds ghost-like, right? She sounds a little surreal. So maybe part of the darkness that I sense in this game comes from her having died. I don't know. I should say that a lot of this video is going to be a good deal of speculation. But we can at least get the sense of her talking to him in some sort of way, because she's the one that says not only this way, kind of direct him, she also is the one that says it's too dangerous. So I can also foresee Amy being more of a Navi character for us, because in a big open world like this, especially one where Sonic is kind of new to the open world genre, we're going to need someone to take us around the map. So my assumption would be she's the one that's going, no, Sonic, you need to go over here to get this job done, or you need to go over to this part of the map in order to complete this mission. That would be my assumption, you know? Now on top of that, we have, I mean, the most important part of this entire trailer is the world itself. Now, I tried to see if there are any leaks for gameplay. There's not. A lot of the leaks are like jokes. So it looks like Sonic 06, and it looks like complete garbage. They just basically put some sort of mod on one of the older Sonic games and allowed them to run around, and it was trash. So the game looks amazing. I like the monuments. Like I said, I like the aesthetic for the rings and everything, the towers you have to go to. The different landscapes look fantastic. The one thing that's a downside of most open world, or some open world games, is it's really redundant. You play something like Rust, there's a little bit of desert, there might be a little bit of snow, but mostly it's not a lot of biomes. This looks like there's, you know, 5 or 6 different areas of the map that are going to look really cool. But the big thing with this landscape is it has to run on every console and PC out there. So it's going to be on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, One X, Series X, PC, and the greatest console in the world, the Nintendo Switch. We have to be able to play it. So, while I know that this is like a showcase, this isn't gameplay whatsoever, this is just your early announcement. I'm sure they're going to get as close as they possibly can to this, but like I said, we have to play, it has to be playable on the Switch. It can't just drop down to 2-3 frames because it's trying to load so much texture in. Now, if we look at games like Warframe, Warframe looks fantastic on the Switch. I don't know how they got as much detail into that, but that game in itself gives us some hope that the graphics should be pretty close to the way that the trailer shows. But again, this isn't gameplay whatsoever. This could just be a giant cutscene, and then the gameplay is going to look entirely different. We don't actually know. But I would assume it's going to be like a cross between probably like Breath of the Wild style graphics and the detail that we can see in like Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm not super expectant it's going to be exactly like this. With the amount of power that's behind all these systems, including the Switch, the way that this trailer looks, it's going to be freaking beautiful. But that's pretty much what I can glean from all of this. Like I said, there seems to be, you know, was that a throne there? Are these different monuments? So do we have to go to these monuments and activate something? We don't really know. It looks like a world destroyed. So is it going to end up being like the Kirby game where it goes to a forgotten land? Is he in the beginning of the game teleported somewhere else? Is this a post-apocalyptic game? Has Robotnik gone and destroyed an entire planet and Sonic is put there to stop him, to change it back, to turn back time because he's the fastest man that can run against the rotation of the Earth and actually turn time back? Probably not, that's only the Flash. But we can't tell from the trailer itself. All we can see is that there's monuments, there's moss growing on them, they're old, they're broken down, so it's definitely a land forgotten. But with the title of the game being Sonic Frontiers, this could be a whole new world. It could be, I mean, look at it, it's a whole new world. There's no chemical zone here, there's no ice cap zone, there's no, you know, the days of old Sonic are gone. So this is, in terms of the way that the game is being made, in terms of the open world style of this Sonic, and I think in terms of where Sonic is in terms of the geography, it's all a new frontier for it. Also, what's this robot? Is this a different enemy? Are we going to have someone other than Eggman? Is it a giant fast Sonic? I gotta know. I can't wait to find out more about this game. Also, we have to ask ourselves, is this going to be like an instance-based game, sort of like Monster Hunter World and just all the Monster Hunter games, where it's technically open world, we can only go around certain areas? Are they going to try to keep a level sort of design for Sonic, or is this going to be 100% open world? Again, from the looks of the trailer, I'm going to say it's probably going to be 100% open world. It definitely looks more Breath of the Wild style than it does Monster Hunter World, which, again, I appreciate. I think the speed at which Sonic is supposed to travel and his movement is really, really good for a game like this. We're going to see him just tearing everywhere. And we're not going to have to worry about fast traveling because Sonic's fast. But overall, I'm super excited for this game. I really just want to talk a little bit about the trailer and get what you guys thought on it because it looks fantastic. There's so much hope that I have for this game. It's not even funny because Sonic, like I said before, has not been treated well. So as more comes out about this game, we're going to start covering it. You know, on the channel, I want to cover this. I want to cover the Pokemon games and the Breath of the Wild game when it comes out, and various updates and stuff to the Switch. But this is absolutely going to be one of those ones that we're going to keep our eye on. But like I said, put in the comments below what you guys have gleaned from this, what you think is going to happen in this game, what you might predict yourselves. And as more things come out, we will take a look at it. We'll analyze it together, and we'll get a lot of hype behind some Sonic. If you guys haven't already done so, hit that like button for me if you enjoyed the video, if you want to see more content around Sonic Frontiers, and hit that subscribe button if you like Sonic, if you like Nintendo, if you want to keep up on all sorts of updates for your favorite games. Otherwise, guys, take care, have a good night, and I will see you in the next video.